Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Danae and I run this channel with my husband Bruce, and we have a 16 going on 17-month-old daughter named Freya. We are busy getting ready for our big trip to the US. I say big trip because we haven't traveled in 2 years. Freya's never traveled before, and I'm flying alone with Freya, which is I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I think she'll do fine, but I don't know. I think flying with a toddler for the first time is gonna be nerve-wracking no matter what, and especially during COVID times. So this week has been a little bit of just kind of like processing everything and trying to get ready. Luckily, I've been preparing for this trip for months now. So I've been slowly collecting everything that I thought I would need for this, and I thought I would make a video to share what I am bringing for the plane to help with a 14-hour flight with a toddler. So let's just jump right into it. I have everything out with me just to make it really easy. So let's start with clothes. I think I'm just going to take Freya in her PJs. We have to leave the house at 5:30 a.m. because our flight is a morning flight. So she'll probably just wear her PJs into the car and when we check into the airport. And then I think I'll change her into something comfy, like a comfy long sleeve with pants and socks. And then I'll bring a change of clothes, one to change into after when we get there, or like when we're about to land, change her into something fresh. She's gonna see her grandparents for the first time, so I want her to look cute. And also a change of clothes just in case something happens to these. So that's her clothing. I'm also bringing a little warm top just in case it is cold on the plane, which it is often cold on the plane. So I just thought I would bring this. She's going to use this anyways, probably when we're on the West Coast. But we're flying into the East Coast, so we're flying into JFK. I feel like I haven't actually told our plans yet. So we fly into JFK. My family are in New Jersey, and I grew up in New Jersey. We're going to be spending a lot of time in New Jersey, down the shore, a few days in New York, and then we're going to have a few days in Philadelphia. My sister's getting married, which I think I mentioned previously, so the wedding is in PA, and then after that we'll fly to the West Coast and have just a little bit of extra holiday time for the three of us as a family. So we'll be in Portland, Oregon, and then we'll go to Seattle for a few days and visit a friend that I have there. So that's the plan. But back into what I'm bringing. So I'm going to also bring a blanket for Freya. They do provide blankets on the plane, but I think it might be nice for her to have one of her own. This is actually a swaddle. It's a huge one, so I think this will be really nice for her. If she falls asleep, hopefully if she falls asleep, she has a long nap. That will be for that. And then someone gave me a great idea, was to bring something to put on the floor. So I don't know if you've never flown like a long international flight. The front seats are usually where they put the families, and it has a big amount of space for your feet to go, and for kids to actually be able to sit on the ground there and play. They have bassinets for small babies, but it's a certain weight limit, so Freya will be way too tall and way too heavy for those. But if you have small babies, the bassinet's probably amazing. But we won't be using a bassinet, so I'm going to bring the Gathre Mat and lay that on the floor so she can play and do her activities that I'm bringing her. And it folds up. This is the mini. It folds up really quite small, and it's still quite light. So I'm going to bring that, and then we're going to use it on our trip as well. So multi-purpose there. And then I got this from someone else as well, is bring a Ziploc bag. This is for any mess, really. So if Freya wets through her clothes or spills stuff all over herself or throws up on herself, which I really hope doesn't happen, but I think I'll bring a couple of these just in case, and then I can just kind of zip whatever mess needs to go in there, and know that it's not going to get onto anything else that's in her diaper bag or carry-on. I don't have any antibacterial wipes on the bed here, but I am planning on getting them. I actually need to put that on my phone, on my checklist, because I have forgotten to buy them, but I'm going to get them just to wipe everything down to make sure it's super clean. We're flying Emirates, and Emirates It's a really nice airline, and everything usually looks amazing and perfect, but I think you can probably never be too careful, especially when you're on a plane and it's COVID times. So gonna buy those, and then I will have my normal water wipes with me, which will clean up any other messes, and obviously diaper changes. So we have pants instead of diapers, these little pull-up pants from Usborne. They just released these, and I'm so glad because I've been using Usborne since Freya was born. And these are just look so comfy and obviously cute with a cute little leaf pattern. But I think these are going to be a game changer because then you don't have to Velcro. I'm just like imagining being in that little tiny bathroom on the plane and having to change Freya and it just being a nightmare. So these are going to be a game changer because we can just quickly pull them up, and when we're done and need to take one off, you just rip them off. There's no Velcro or anything. So I think these are going to be really great for that. And then as far as food goes, obviously they'll be providing some food, some meals and snacks. So I am just bringing Freya's bib, some cutlery, and her easy peasy mat that just kind of suctions to any table surface. Easy peasy actually gives you, it comes in this little bag, which is really handy because when you're done, you can just stick everything in here. And it's just a nice kind of clean place to put everything. And then zip it closed. So I think this is going to be really useful. And then for snacks, I got Freya a lunchbox so I can put all her different little snacks in there. And then I have also this one, which is by Mushie, where she can just kind of reach in and pull a snack out without being able to dump it all out. So I think these will work really well. And again, snacks, we are bringing so many snacks. I still actually have to go out and buy a few more, but get whatever snacks I think your child enjoys. Maybe find a few new ones. At least that's what I'm doing. She's never had Goldfish before, but these are the originals, so there's no like artificial flavors or preservatives. I know someone would probably be like, Goldfish are terrible for your child, but it's a 14-hour flight. Anything goes on this flight, as long as she's happy. What else do we get? Oh, I had shared this previously, I think, but I got her a water bottle, and she's been using this for actually a while. I got it like a month ago in preparation for this flight, just because it holds a little bit more, and she's been loving this Camelback water bottle. So if you're looking to get something that's a little bit bigger than maybe what your, I don't know, 1-year-old was using, this has been great. It doesn't leak. And also if they throw it, which they usually throw cups a lot, one, it hasn't broken, and two, it won't like break someone's toe like the metal ones can. So yeah, that. And then we have some hand sanitizer. This is by Just Gentle, and I haven't used it yet. It actually kind of smells nice. So I figured I'd get her some hand sanitizer that was kind of more gentle on her hands. And that, again, flying during COVID times, I just want to keep everything sanitized and clean, and she'll probably be touching everything and maybe licking things and putting things in her mouth, but I can try to keep her hands sanitized. So I'm going to use that. I have bought her a new bottle of Panadol for the plane, just in case she was to get a fever or she wasn't feeling well, she was teething. And then obviously we'll have this for the whole trip. So yeah, so I'm bringing that with. I'm going to bring some teething gel as well, again, if she's teething, and a little teether with us that she can chew on just to kind of get in those back molars that seem to be coming but aren't. I don't know. Teething is the worst. And then we have this little neck pillow. Now, I wasn't originally going to get one, but I'll talk about her travel stroller just now. I got this mainly for that because I felt like she needed something to rest her head on in that. I don't know if that even makes sense to you, but they just lay really further back than her Upper Baby Vista does, where it can sit up quite straight. And so I think this might help with her laying back too far. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways. And then we'll also use it on the plane. I don't know if she'll use it more or I'll use it more. It's definitely not a necessity, but it wasn't very expensive, and it's like super soft and squishy, and yeah, I don't think I'll be getting any sleep, but if I was, I would be using this. We have a teddy. Now, I don't think we're actually going to bring this teddy. I do want to bring a stuffed animal for her, though. I might go out and buy something new because we recently lost her little rhino that she loves. We took it to the mall, and I don't usually take things out of the car, but we did. Long story short, I couldn't find it, and I'm probably more devastated than she is. But yeah, just because she's had it since she was a baby. So I don't really want to take Teddy. So I might get her like a new stuffed animal, and it might be like, oh, this is your stuffed animal for our trip. But I think she would like something to like cuddle, because she loves cuddling her stuffed animals, like her favorite things. So I think I'm going to bring something like that with. And for entertainment, I got her these headphones, again, like I think 2 months ago, so she's used to wearing them, which is definitely a big tip. If you're going to get your toddler headphones, get them early on, because they need to get used to wearing them. Took Freya a few goes, and now she will happily wear them. But yeah, they can't obviously listen to their shows on their iPad loud because other people are around and it will disturb them. So they need to have headphones. These are Bluetooth, which is great. So no wires. But it does come with a little wire connection that you can hook up to the screen on the plane. So if they did want to watch something on the plane, but we're bringing the iPad, which has a bunch of things downloaded. You can download things on Netflix, and then we've downloaded some YouTube shows as well for her. So I think this is definitely a must for long plane trips. Now everything is going to go into this backpack / diaper bag, but I usually wear it as a backpack, which is nice and big. This is by Paca Pod. I actually need to give it a little bit of clean because, as you can see, I use it all the time. But I love how this has lots of pockets, so it will help keep things organized. And this will be the bag that I carry on with me. And it will hold a few of my things, like our documents and stuff. And then back to entertainment. Whew, it feels like a lot of stuff, guys. It really does, I'm not gonna lie, but it's necessary. 14 hours, just remind yourself, 14 hours on a plane with a baby. So I've gotten Freya lots of little things. So these little animals are new to her. She did pick them out, and she has been playing with them. She wasn't supposed to, but I couldn't take them away from her once she saw them. But she loves these little animals. So we're bringing these on the plane with us. Hopefully we don't lose them, but if we do, it's on a train smash. Yeah, so those are coming with. I got her these little dolls from Plantoys, and if you haven't, well, I don't know if I've ever actually talked about Plantoys in any of these videos, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love Plantoys. And they're just all really beautiful wooden toys. And they do these little families. There wasn't many to choose from that were available, but so I ended up getting these ones. But I would love to get other ones as well. But she, I think, is going to really, really love these ones. Yeah, they're super cute anyways. And she loves little dolls. She'll call them Bubbas, and she'll play with them. So these are cute. I think I'm going to wrap everything up and give it to her like throughout the plane, so she has lots of new things to open up. If you haven't seen one of these sensory popping toys, then I don't know where you've been. But these are like all the rage. You just pop them like so. These are super fun, and hopefully will give us a few minutes. I say us, me a few minutes on the plane. Yeah, see, I'm getting distracted right now with them. But yeah, poppers. Get one. I got Freya some new books. These are by Usborne, and they're really cute. She has one already, but I think it's Under the Sea it's called. And this one is about bugs, and this one's about in the woods. And so it just follows a little squirrel as he goes and meets different animals, and it has little flip parts, which she really, really enjoys. So I think this is going to be a winner for her. Yeah, and same with the bug one. We also have, now I have a few doubles of things because we do have 2 additional long flights. One to go from the East Coast to the West Coast, and then one to come back to Dubai, which is a really long flight because we're flying out of Seattle. So a few of these will also be for those flights, but I got these magnet books on sale, and they were a really, really amazing price. And basically, I mean, you can use your imagination, but these just come off as magnets do. You pop one off and you can place it into the scene. I thought this was really cute, and I think Freya would like it because she loves animals. And so I had one animal one, and I got one with like little people at the park and stuff. And so I think she's gonna like that one too. There's that, and then I got her a coloring book. I really like this coloring book because the pictures are like really big, and it's just one animal, so she can clearly see it, where a lot of coloring books have lots of things going on, and it's a bit too much for her as a toddler. She obviously won't be coloring in the lines, but I think she'll have fun coloring on top of them. I also got crayons to go with it, because obviously you need crayons to color, but these ones are triangle shaped, so they don't actually roll off the tray, which I thought was really clever. So we don't have to go chasing crayons all over the plane. And then I got her a few sticker books. Again, she'll only get one for this flight, so this one is like little farm scenes, and then it has little stickers to go in those scenes. She's only played with stickers once, and she really liked them, so I think she's gonna have fun with this. And I got this book too. It's a little bit heavy, so I'm gonna see how everything weighs before we decide to take this one or not. But what I liked about it was that it's a little plane, and you basically twist it and it rides around the map. And I thought that was really sweet and cute. So we'll see how much weight we have left, if we can bring this one or not. But I thought it was cute, and so I got it. This bag is actually going to go onto the carry-on suitcase. So I won't be carrying this throughout the airport. It'll be in the carry-on, which will roll around. So yeah, I'm just going to pack really light for that one and double check the weight so we can actually take it on board with us, because it'd be a disaster if we couldn't. So yeah, so that's the plan for that. And then just real quickly, so I can wrap this video up, what are we taking for travel gear? So I don't think I'm actually going to be taking this on the plane, but I did want to mention it. We got the Ergo baby, and it seems like we're kind of late in the game to get an Ergo baby, which is a baby carrier if we've never seen one before. But this is the Ergo Baby 360. So you can wear it in the front, and you can also wear it in the back. And we plan to do some hiking while we're in the States, especially on the West Coast. And so I knew Freya, she won't be able to do like a long hike. I don't know if I'll be able to do a long hike. But regardless, we wanted to get something that we could put her in, and we've tried it with her. We can carry her on our backs, and she actually had fun with it and she liked it. So if she's feeling tired, we can pop this on. But if you had a small baby, you would probably want to bring a carrier to carry them around the airport. So yeah, so got that for her. I got it secondhand as well, so I paid next to nothing, and it was basically brand new. Someone said they just used it once and then decided they didn't like it. So always look for the secondhand market, because I was going to buy it brand new, and I was like, let me just check, and I scored this one. Another thing is a travel stroller. So you can't really see here. This is by Giggles. and it can go in overhead, so you don't have to check it in at the gate. It can come with you on the plane, which I think is going to be so useful because just luggage and toddlers and making sure you have everything. Being able to strap her in to a stroller when we're getting on board and when we're leaving is just going to make things in life easier. Also, when we're in the airport, to be able to have the stroller right away from when we're getting off the plane is going to be hugely helpful. I've read that people say that when they've checked it in, they don't get it until they get to the baggage claim, and sometimes the walk from the plane to the baggage is quite a long walk. Plus, you have to go through the security check and everything, so it can be quite a while without your normal stroller. So a traveler stroller, I've heard, is a must, and I got this probably 3 or 4 months ago. So when I say I've been preparing for a while, I really have. This was 50% off when I bought it, and I checked recently, and it's full price again. So if you're planning on going on a trip and you're thinking you're going to want to buy a few things like a traveler stroller, start checking around and seeing what prices are, and consider buying it early so you don't have to buy a full priced one because it's like last minute. So this is Giggles, and so far we liked it. We've taken it on a few test runs, and Freya's liked it, but again, I've gotten this for her head because it just seems it just goes a little bit further back. And that's surprisingly, that's it, guys. I know this feels long. I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope it's helpful if you're planning on traveling soon with your toddler. Wish us luck. We're going to be doing a few more videos throughout our trip, so stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And if you like this video, please consider liking it. Comment below if you have suggestions of things that I haven't mentioned that are a must for you to travel with. I would love to hear them, and maybe I can get them for my next flight. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are having a great summer. If you are traveling or if you're staying home, whatever it is, I hope you're making the best of it and staying safe. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.